So we are going to be going through. Oh wait, did you get rid of? Oh no. So here. We're going to be going through all of this. It should be. We'll see if they have it. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, you know what? We're just going Ryuga. I'm going through the scans first. You saw what I tried to do. I tried. I tried my best. We get a little sneak peek as to what the matches are. We already really knew what the matches were. Manshine Ubers makes sense. This is going to be a fucking barn burner. And then Barcha PXG. That's going to be like an execution, realistically. They're showcasing Rin here, so I don't know if that's supposed to make us like forego any opinion on Shido playing or like being involved in this. Shido is just a crazy player at the end of the day, so you kind of have to put a little more respect on his name than they have been recently, but you know, that's just my opinion. Chiguri looking breedable, bro. He's always looking breedable. Pause. Manshine slamming Ubers. You think Manshine's slamming Ubers? That's nuts. So we get the sneak peeks as to what matches are going on right now with Bastion Munich on a bye week, where we then see Hiyori being a little iPad baby. I guess we can kind of chalk him up to an iPad baby. Whereas everyone else is getting that work in, he's just sitting there watching some YouTube. Okay, the art in these panels, like, it's super goofy, and it's meant to be because it's kind of like a filler chapter, but it really is just so funny this week. Okay, like I said again, the art is just way too funny for most of this. But a lot of this chapter is just the Blue Lockers quipping back and forth with each other. They're just on the field, you know, you got everyone that we're used to seeing, Yuki, Kurina, Raichi, Isagi, of course. Most of Isagi's pets and boyfriends. Hiyori on his iPad. It appears that he's talking about Kaiser and Isagi. We'll get more into that when we actually get to the translations. But basically, I'll give you a little spoiler. This is going over how the world sees Isagi and Kaiser as the perfect duo as far as Bastion Munich is concerned. They will lead, Isagi specifically will lead Bastion Munich into the future. And if he can learn to play alongside Kaiser, then it's going to be over for everybody else. Period. Point blank. Obviously, though, fucking hates this idea. bro going Super Saiyan real quick. If he swings on Raichi, I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna say, if Isagi swings on Raichi, he's gonna come at him like with a little fucking, like a fucking overhand like that. Like that's Isagi's overhand, right, chat? Right, chat? Like I think we can agree on that shit, right, chat? Raichi, he's got to have that fucking Mike Tyson peekaboo style, bro. Like, you know, fucking Raichi's bout it on that shit, dude. Like, truthfully. Not that much happens as far as, like, action, but most of it is just exposition, and we'll get to it when we get to the translation. When you were like 5 years old and you puked and you have to go to your mom's to your mom and dad's room to like tell them, look at Igaguri. Oh god. At least we're seeing some Monk, bro. We haven't seen Monk in a little while, or at least any relevancy from Monk in actually ever. We've never had a relevant Monk. Isagi, help me. What do I do? Isagi over here is like, I got no fucking clue, bro. You trash as fuck. I'd say, like, look, his brain is overthinking, trying to figure out how to make his trash ass useful. Igaguri sees Isagi as his messiah, because all of a sudden, after one conversation with this 5'8" Japanese boy, he is enthralled and ready to take on the world. I do not know what Isagi is talk no jutsuing everyone with, but whatever it is, like, keep that shit coming, because it's just making everybody the greatest soccer players on the face of the planet. I'm sorry, football players on the face of the planet. Go fuck yourselves. And then we get to go a little bit on the fraudulent side at the current moment, due to the fact that Isagi kind of sunned him, or fathered him in that final match. When have you ever seen Kaiser sweating? As we can see, he's working on not only just his Kaiser impact, but his shots himself. I wonder if just every shot he takes with the right foot is immediately a Kaiser impact, because, you know, Kaiser impact chip. Okay, move on. I saw on Twitter someone was like, Kaiser looks like he's about to say, Tatakae. Bro, dude, he really pulled up with the Aaron haircut. I fuck with it, though. I fuck with it. As you can see, he's reflecting on Noel Noah, Bastion Munich as a whole. Basically just, I think, like, kind of a little pissed that he can't take over the club because he knows Noel Noah's there. Noel Noah's the best striker in the world. And obviously, he's pissed. Working still diligently on his Kaiser impacts, thinking about Isagi, of course, because that's all anyone can think about in this manga is Isagi Oichi. When we see his little bitch boy Ness, of course not getting some work in. This is why you trash as fuck. This is why you doing nothing for Kaiser. Because you're watching him train, watching him get better, and not doing anything yourself. You're crying. You a bitch, Ness. Leave off on this beautiful little panel, I guess you could say, of Ness on the floor like a little bitch, like he is, with a majestic lion mane Michael Kaiser standing over him. Without further ado, I think we should get into these translations before I blow out of excitement. A heated game is inevitable. The egoists fiercely clash during Germany's break. The 7th match will be between Spain and France, while the 8th is between England and Italy. Germany's Stratum training field, the Blue Lock players are practicing. Hiyori says, us, Team Germany, have a break for the 7th and 8th matches. We'll train during that time and finish all the matches and last match against France. We only have one more game to showcase our skills. Raichi is smiling, thinking about his annual salary. Why is Hiyori's annual salary higher than mine? It's so annoying. I'm pissed off. Hiyori then says, you look happy though. Kurona, a man who can't hide his joy at getting an offer. Yuki then says, but Hiyori-kun, that last pass with Isagi was amazing. Did you change your mind? Bitch, Yuki, I know you can't see, but at least think. Don't be a dumbass. He's just him. Hiyori knew what Isagi was doing. Isagi knew what Hiyori was doing. Don't worry about it. Just because you can't get on that level doesn't mean that you should be asking. When people say, like, if you don't know, ask, don't. If you don't know, just keep your mouth shut. Fuck you, Yuki. I just spilled my fucking coffee. That's atrocious. Anyways. Well, yeah, it might be against Blue Lock, but I want to produce the world's #1 striker. I want to play soccer with someone who can feel my world's best pass, so I'm going to leave behind low aspirations. Yuki then says, wow, such high consciousness, it's like a Toshi sigh. The fucking glazing is crazy, dude! Fuck! You're like a Toshi sigh. Like, fuck you, Yuki. You don't know shit. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, this guy is surprisingly an extreme sadist, blah, blah, blah. Huh? A passer declaration. You're dead as a striker. Riori, wow. Whatever you say, well, Isagi-kun is being teased more on SNS. Isagi then says, why? It's the opinion of the people who watched the previous match. Browsing a tablet, Hiyori reads out the comments. Isagi Yoichi is a player who will carry the future of Bastion Munich, alright? Not my words. The people of Blue Lock, alright? In the future, he should ideally play with Michael Kaiser in a 2-top. Obviously, something we've all been saying. If you have Isagi and Kaiser on the same pitch, thinking the same way, not trying to beat the fuck out of one another, nothing's gonna stop the two. And I know neither of them have Otoshi Sai level passing, but it's not what's necessary. It's the fact that they both have next level decision making and game sense when it comes to how they use their metavision to control the field. That alone, the way Isagi uses it, is already super powerful. But think about if he had not only another person to do it, because he has Hiyori, but a new Gen 11 striker with a weapon like Kaiser Impact. If they understand and respect each other, they have great potential to become the strongest combination in the world. That's what I'm saying. Isagi is fuming because of these comments. Absolutely fucking not. No way. Fuck off. Shut up. No way. No way. I'll never be friends with that asshole. It's disgusting. So obviously, shut that idea down. Best couple of the league. Damn, so they're already shipping Kaiser and Isagi in... Well, I mean, they do it in real life anyway, but now they're doing it in Blue Lock itself. It's pretty crazy. Yuki then says, do you hate it that much, Raichi? The more you hate it, the more it will be like that. Corona, good work, good work. I'm gonna go first. I want to do some individual training. Well, I guess I still need to level up. The offer amount is not yet reassuring if we won't make it to the top. In the top 23, it's all for nothing. See you later. Isagi then Mono says, yeah, one more match. Everyone has their own battle. The rest of the members scram, then Igaguri, the Go himself, comes up to Isagi. I realize I have to pay attention when I sip my coffee now, since I'm such a fucking dumbass that I spill it all over myself and my Stone Cold Steve Austin hoodie. By the way, it's a pretty lit hoodie. I fuck with it so much. Where was I? Monk comes up to Isagi and then says, Isagi, can I talk to you for a second? Sure, Monk, what's up? Well, you know, I haven't played in a single match yet, right? My annual salary is currently 0, right? How am I going to survive? Isagi obviously doesn't know, but Igaguri continues to go on because, you know, he's desperate and he's trying to figure out anything that he can when, I mean, the answer is just go train, get better. Like, skill issue. That's what I'd tell him if I was Isagi, but I mean, I know Isagi's a little too nice for that. No, if this goes on, I'm done for real, right? I've been working out really hard lately, but I can't catch up with you guys at all. It's fucking skill issue, exactly. I have to play in the match anyway, but everyone is getting higher and higher salaries and becoming stars. Do you have any advice? Please give me your advice, your brain, Isagi Yoichi-sama. Dude, the glazing's insane, bro. Sama is crazy. Isagi then says, sorry, I have no idea. You're fodder. I can't help you. like what you want me to do with this? Useless Yoichi, damn it, Yoichi. I beg you, think seriously. No, think about it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Isagi then says, why are you playing soccer? To which Monk replies, because I don't want to take over my family's temple. As we all know, he has been like about that. That's the only reason he's really had for playing soccer this whole time. But for this reason, I understand that I can't win on a scale that can beat Isagi and the others. I have to work harder to dream of becoming the world's #1 striker. It's good that Monk's self-aware at least. He understands that right now he just can't catch up, and while it's frustrating, it's so easy for people to just chalk it up to like, oh, maybe he's just the coach's favorite. Ego likes him, Noah likes him, he's popular because he scored that one goal. He could be saying this shit, but no, he's keeping it real. Monk's a real dude. He's simply saying, I wasn't good enough to start. Am I going to be good enough to start? I don't know, but that's why he's going to Isagi to get the help. However, he is trying to jump up as far as like what his dreams are involving, because even here he's saying I have to start working harder so I can dream of becoming the #1 striker, but Isagi is going to reassure him that that's not the case. You don't always have to do that, because Isagi says me, everyone, and probably, or Isagi simply just says that's fine, because Monk, obviously confused, Isagi continues to says me, everyone, and probably humans, or all humans, I believe is what the translation was supposed to come out to. I think we have a tendency to only focus on the goal that's right in front of our eyes. He's about to drop some fucking knowledge, people, so just keep your ears open. I was gonna say eyes, but then Yukimiya would have taken a little bit of offense to that. Igaguri, the goal in front of me, the goal that seems to be within reach. Yeah, you should never compare that with anyone else. Your reality gives you your own goal, and that becomes your original ego. I don't want to take over the temple is a great ego. Be proud of it, Igaguri. When you say that, somehow I feel like I figured out what I need to do. The fucking Messiah himself, Isagi Yoichi. Like, come on. Like, really? Really? You talked to him one time, and you already know? What? You already know? Stand proud. Stand proud, you're strong, Igaguri, no! By the way, honestly, when I first met you in that game of tag, I didn't think you'd become such a player worth over 100 million. You're amazing, Isagi, I admit it, you were awesome. Isagi then says, what's with you all of a sudden? Whereas Igaguri replies, because I was 300th and you were 299th. But you're definitely the world's #1 and you're constantly changing. Should I give you pickled radish again after a long time? Isagi says, haha, I don't need it. Trade it for my NATO, haha, I don't need it. Blue Lock Man system failed as Kaiser is practicing. We all remember seeing this. Kaiser then says, I came here to surpass Noah. Bastion Munich's top team is now a group centered around him. It was 100% possible for me to push off Noah, who is rated as the world's best forward, and to take the position of ace striker. So I plan to accept an offer from another big club here, take a different path, crush Bastion Munich, and prove to the world that I am the world's #1. I've passed the first hurdle of that goal, but I can't go back as long as I lose to him, obviously referring to Isagi. Ness is by the door just observing Kaiser as he's saying, yes, you can do it, Kaiser, because on that day, at that moment, in the midst of the despair that I'm used to, you told me nothing is impossible. It was the first time he saw a ray of hope. Kaiser and Ness, memories of the past. To be continued in the next chapter, The Magician and the Blue Rose. I'm very, very excited to see what happens with this chapter. As we can all derive, we are going to be getting a Kaiser and Ness backstory. Not only Kaiser's backstory, but Ness's backstory, which is obviously going to tie into one another. W chapter and perfect way to end off, leading us into not only something that we've all been wanting, but something that we really desperately need at this point. All right, W or L chapter. What do you guys think?